Hey loves, it's Elle. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, it was my birthday last week. I finally turned 19 in my last year of being a teenager. So, I decided to give you guys a birthday gift for cooking videos. Cook with me. Today, I'll be preparing beef burger. There's a whole crazy story behind me choosing the beef burger as my first birthday gift. Disclaimer, this is not a cooking tutorial. This is a cook with me. This is my first time preparing these dishes. These are foreign dishes I'm going to be preparing for you guys. There might be mistakes and more room for improvement, but that's just the beauty of cooking. So let's get right into the video. So I used beef for the patties. The first thing I did was to begin seasoning my beef. I added a bit of salt. You can use chicken or even pork for your patties. It's all up to you. Then I went on to add some powdered red chili peppers. Bear with me, do not have precise measurements for the seasonings I use in this video. Africans, we do not have precise measurements when cooking. We just eyeball it. We just pour till thy kingdom comes. So bear with me. Then some white peppers and some black peppers. I just wanted different variations and tastes of peppers in my patties. The seasoning is all up to you. What you feel like adding to your patty is what you do. At the end of the day, you're the one going to eat it, so like, you do what's good for your taste or what you like. Don't listen to anybody. As long as it's good, just go ahead. So I just bring the seasonings in this video. The next seasoning I added was some ginger and garlic powder. It's best if you do your own ginger and garlic powder. The one I used here was store-bought ginger and garlic powder. Then we're going to mix till everything gets together. Then we're going to roll the patties into balls. Yes, balls. Next thing I did was to pour a bit of oil to my pan. Before I started cooking, I had prepped my ingredients already. So I sliced some onions, some red onions. I also cut some into rings. Initially, the plan was to use them like that, but I decided to caramelize it. You can decide to use the onions raw like that, or you can decide to omit the onions altogether. It's all up to your taste, your preference, as I said earlier. So that's what I was doing here. I didn't want it too brown because I didn't want to burn it at the same time, so I went for the safer option. And guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, and don't forget to put on your post notification bell so whenever I post you get notified. I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving to my videos. I thank you all, and I'll work very hard to make you all proud and myself proud. I also like reading comments, so feel free to comment, and also feel free to comment any video suggestion you have for me. I would really appreciate it. So we are moving on to the main part of my burger, that's doing the patties. So I took the beef that we had rolled earlier and I placed it on the pan, and I used a spatula to flatten it. What I noticed was as it cooked, it began to rise. Next time when I'm doing it, I'll make the balls a bit smaller so that it becomes more flatter when it cooks. When I realized the other side was almost cooked, I put my cheese. As you can see, the cheese is bigger than the patty, so I had to fold it. And the cheese I used was cheddar cheese. So because I wanted my cheese to be all melted and gooey, I had to cover my pan. So don't be like me, get the actual lid of the pan. I tried using a smaller one, it didn't work, and I went on to use one that worked, but that's not the actual lid of the pan. As you can see now, my cheese is all melted and gooey and all nice on the patty. So you're going to remove it from the pan. Now I'm just going to batter my buns and get them all nice and toasted. I use margarine. You can use butter if you want to, but I just like the taste of margarine. And now we're moving on to our sauce. What I used for my sauce was ketchup, mayonnaise, then mix. Add a bit of mustard, and I added a bit of salad cream also, but I didn't film that part, just a little bit, tiny little bit, because I like salad cream. Yeah, then the next thing is assembling our burgers. I spread the sauce on the buns that I toasted earlier. Next thing I did was add my patties with the cheese all melted, added my caramelized onion, added some tomatoes, some lettuce. So yeah, and that's it. It's very, very simple to make a burger. But surprisingly, this video gave me more stress than all my cooking videos. I didn't want to show my face on camera because I didn't want to force myself to smile on camera. The next cook with me videos, you see my face, you see my first reaction to tasting the food. You would see the faces of my sisters, my mom. They'll rate it and all those stuff. So don't worry, the next cooking videos are going to be more lit. So I placed the camera on the food. You still hear their reactions and like their comments on how the food tasted. So don't worry about that. When we were young, we used to buy burger at a certain place. It's called JD, and tasted similar to that burger. My brother also said the same thing. So yeah, that's a good thing. It reminded me of my childhood. Guys, comment down below. Do you love to cook or you don't love to cook? Another category is, do you know how to cook or you do not know how to cook? I want to know how many of my subscribers love to cook.
I'm really enjoying this. It's one of the best. I won't lie to you. One of the best I've taken so far. I got my beef, my lettuce, my onion, my tomato, and the bread. Charlie, one of the best. Don't tell I said this, but like it's really nice.
The burger was nice.
The burger.
The burger was nice. The burger was nice. The burger was nice, very nice. And the burger that Sinem bought for me the other time. That burger was bomb. Bomb. I won't mention any way it's recorded. I won't mention any way. You want to put somebody's name.
This weekend, everybody's eating salad.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
And then we sit there and food that.
I was going to salad would be served from the house.
You stay outside for 24 hours.
But it's not food.
It's food.